guys, Courtney here with Courtney's Customs, and today I'm going to be working with a completely new product called Patina paint pastes. I got these from, there's a third one. I got these from the Glitter Grind. I will be posting my affiliate link in the description, and I have to do a separate video. The Glitter Grind, the owner, the company is all just completely amazing. I got so many goodies from them the other day. I'll make a separate video showing everything that they gave me, some stuff that I've never used before, this being one of them. But I'll do a whole unboxing video of that at another time. But just go ahead and shout out to the Glitter Grind. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. I loved everything. I was super excited to get my box in the mail today. But as soon as I got these, I wanted to do a tutorial and make a cup with it. These are patina pastes, like I said, from the Glitter Grind, and they come in a pack of 3. Like I said, I've never used them before. So mint green, brass, and blue. So this is like stunning, like strikingly gorgeous. I'm excited to use this one. But I'm actually going to be using a different, excuse me, a different kind of tumbler today as well. I got this, it's a 30 ounce, and I got it at the dollar store. Family Dollar, close to my house. I didn't want to use one of my Maker Flow tumblers because this is kind of like a good practice tumbler, because like I said, I've never used patina pastes. So that's a good tip if you guys want to practice on stuff. This is a 30 ounce from the dollar store. I'm not sure of like the brand of the cup or anything. It did say it was double wall, so it should be okay. But just a practice cup. I'll probably end up keeping it. But yeah, 30 ounces from the dollar store. It was $5. So super good practice cup. And I sanded it down really good and base painted it salted caramel from Rust-Oleum. So what you're going to need is your patina paste. I don't think I'm going to use the green. I'm just going to use these two. And then I also got this brush at the dollar store for like $1.50, I think. It's just like a normal slanted paintbrush. And then this one I've had literally forever. You can tell it's been through the war. And it's really rough. I use it for wood grains, stuff like that. So I think I got this at Walmart, super cheap. So that's everything you need, and I'm going to be making like a, I don't want to say rusty, I just want to maybe like distorted, I'll go ahead and say rusty tumbler. So I don't really know what to call it, but I have an image in my head. So with all of that being said, let's get started. Right, so after making a mess opening those, I'm going to start with the blue and this bigger brush. And just very, I don't want to say messy, but you know, you're not like coating the entire tumbler. Just where it ends up is where it ends up. Not making it perfect by any means. And I'm not going to completely cover up the brown that I base painted it with. I do want some of that to show through, just a little bit here and there. So this is my very first time using anything like this, and it is a good bit thicker than like your normal acrylic paints. So it's not like acrylic paints. It's thicker, not like a ton thicker, but it's definitely different to work with, I can tell, but I really like it. And also I opened up that brass. I don't know if you can really see it from where it's sitting right now, but it is so metallic-y. It's gorgeous. I'm really super excited to work with it. So I'm trying to like rough it up a little bit. It seems to dry really quick too, so that's cool. Kind of being pretty rough with my brush strokes here. Let me take a look and see, I want a little bit more right there. Just a little bit. Yeah, these dry super fast, which is a good thing. And I don't want to forget the bottom. The bottom is something that always kind of goes forgotten about sometimes. Okay, so there's the bottom. Here's along the cup. Like I said, it's not going to be anything perfect. You want it to look kind of old, rough. You don't want it to look pretty and polished. And I just splattered that on my shirt. I really like these patina pastes. I'm going to have to find more colors for sure. It really helps looking in the camera at this instead of like just me looking at it straight on. Alright, so this is what I have so far. I'm going to let this sit. Like I said, it dries like super quick. I'm going to let that sit for maybe like 10 minutes or so. And then I'll come back and do some more with the brass collar with this other brush. So I'm going to let this dry and then come right back. Alright, so this dried super quickly. I think it's been about roughly 10 minutes, like I said. So that looks really cool. There's a lot of the brown poking through. And that's mainly where I'm going to focus this brassy color on. And let me actually grab some of this because I'm going to want to kind of dab it off. I don't want it to be on there too heavy. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of this, dab it, and kind of focus on those spots where it is peeking through. So I'm just going back to that same spot where I dabbed it off. And I'm not just going in one direction, like I'm kind of just making it rough on purpose. This is going to be a really pretty, this makes me think of like a country looking tumbler. I would love to get on Etsy and find a file that says something like "Country Roads Take Me Home." That's what the kind of vibe I'm getting from this cup. So that is super cool. It looks very rustic, which I love. I'm going to get just a little bit on the blue here, just a little bit. Just peeping through. Oh, the bottom, of course. See, I almost forgot the bottom. You don't want to forget the bottom. So these are extremely easy to work with, and very endless possibilities of what you can make. Trying to get up here in the rim a little bit. This is a very different kind of tumbler, but I mean, it's from the dollar store, and it's going to be a practice. Sorry about that, I got a phone call. It was a telemarketer. So I'm just going through and making sure I have everything where I want it. I need to know when to stop, I know, but it's like I just want to keep adding it, but I don't want to do too much. So that looks super awesome. I don't know if I'm going to leave it like this when I epoxy, or I might take some gold flakes that I got on Amazon and mix it into my epoxy like just a little bit. So I'm gonna let that gold dry, or the brass dry, I'm sorry, the brass color dry, which is going to take like 5 minutes because it's very, very thin, like it's almost already completely dry. And then you don't have to seal it or anything, it'll just be ready for epoxy. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today for this Patina Paints tumbler tutorial. I decided not to add any gold flakes to it because I just think this is so beautiful as is, and I didn't want to overdo it. But yeah, that's it. So if you guys have any questions at all, like always, please feel free to comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.